Hey beautiful souls, it's Dr. Gold. Welcome to Yoga for Calmness. So many things are going on in this world. I know it can be overwhelming. So this is that time to ground, find your peace, protect it, and release. Let go of the stress and worry. Doesn't mean we don't have it, but we can set it aside right now to bring in relaxation and joy. So join me now. We're gonna ground our feet deep into the earth. So feel the feet planting down. If you're sitting, please rise if possible. Roll the shoulders back, lengthen the heart out with a beautiful smile here. Feel the crown of the head rooting up towards the heavens. Soften your fingers and your toes. Bring a little crinkle to your nose and shake the body. And let's take 3 slow, deep breaths. 3 is just a nice number. You can always do more if you need it, but 3 slow, deep breaths to calm the nervous system. So inhale with a smile, inhale, inhale, inhale. You can do it. Allow that belly to come out as you inhale, and then slowly exhale, empty that belly, bring those palms together. Good, let's raise up again. Inhale, reach, 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 and exhale down. Good, one more time. Inhale with a smile, gazing up. And exhale. Good, shake out the body again. Gently roll the shoulders. And this is that time to notice your mind. Is it wandering in many different places? Remember, meditation is not about emptying the mind. It's about awareness. So if your mind is wandering, notice that. Become the observer. And I know many times I'm like, oh, I gotta empty my mind, empty my mind, empty my mind. It's not working. I'm thinking about the bills. I'm thinking about this. I'm like the hurricane. I'm thinking about this. My kids, my dad, my this. And the list goes on, all the to-do stuff. So now I calm. Breathe. And then I'm noticing that stuff. But again, adjusting and giving myself grace for being human. So having thoughts, totally normal. Having lots of thoughts, completely normal. But what are we focusing on? What are we bringing attention to? If you're worrying about all the stuff you have to do, that's never going to bring you peace. If you say, yes, I have stuff to do, but I'm going to prioritize, and I know myself, I can get one of these big tasks done or part of that task done today. So maybe it's deciding you're going to clean up your desk and the desk is so messy. Can you pick one corner or one drawer to work on? Maybe it's your house and you're like, okay, like my house is big. I can't clean up everything, but can I clean up one room or one part of the room? Or get some help. If the kids need to clean up the room, let them do it. But just bringing in that peace, that love. And sometimes it is just let it go. Let it go. We have a room that's a work in progress. It's full of clutter. I am bringing my peace with that as well. So we can control what we can control. Maybe one item out every time I get in there. Let's take another nice deep breath. Let's grow a little bit taller here. And again, bring your attention to the space around your body. Just know and think about the expansiveness around us. I mean, it's just keeps going, right? If you can think of no walls, no barriers, just expansive space. And think of the space your body takes up in this world. Just moving out your hands, moving out your legs, top of your head. It's pretty incredible. Just when you move, you're taking up the space you're taking up. And just to be aware of that. Be aware of the back part of your body. Are you breathing now? And a nice, we're going to interlace those fingers and just kind of gently circle around, feeling a nice stretch in that low back. Again, many times we sit. We don't move, and the body wants to move. Let's wave those arms forward and back, creating that beautiful wave-like motion in the body. We're going to do some cat-cow here. We are going to do it standing. So again, if you need to do a seated pose, please sit for this as well, or you can do the typical cat-cow on your hands and knees. But if you are standing with me, we're just going to round the spine for a moment. Exhale. Inhale, gazing up. Exhale, gazing down towards your belly button. And if you'd like to get a little bit deeper, you can rock forward. Again, trying not to jut out the neck or the chin. We're just gently releasing. So I'm opening, creating space. And when I reach forward, I go with a beautiful smile. I'm thinking of an aroma that I'm just smelling. I'm breathing that in. Maybe it's a beautiful rose, beautiful scent. I'm thinking of home cooking. I love chicken noodle soup, so I'm thinking of that. Whatever works for you. Maybe chocolate or ice cream, whatever it is. Something healthy too is good. A nice smoothie. And then slowly rounding. Ooh, watermelon smells good too. I love watermelon. My brother's allergic, but I was like, okay, strawberries. Strawberries works. Okay. So whatever for you smells beautiful. Beautiful. I love essential oils too. Honestly, On Guard is one of my favorites. I just love the citrus blend. And it's really good for the immune system. Let's gently round that spine one more time. Inhaling. Again, bring in that beautiful scent, whatever it is for you. And then slowly release. Ooh, maybe a newborn baby. I love baby smells. Let's bring that in. Not the stinky ones. Let's bring another nice deep breath. Inhale. And give yourself a nice big hug. Good. Nice big kiss. Mwah, mwah, mwah. And then I want you to think of all the incredible gifts you have in this world. So I read a saying, we are all different, and that is beautiful. And I did want to add, we're also very similar. If you look at our internal organs, a lot of them are organized about the same way. Most of our brains, we hope, are all on top. The stuff coming out of us is down below. We have hands and feet, most of us. We have legs, we have arms, again, internal organs, we have heart and our brain. So just thinking of, again, all the similarities, but yet we do have differences. We can think differently, we can look different. The idea is many of our goals are to be happy. Many of our goals are to see our children be successful. And we define that differently, but it's very, very similar in the sense of people wanting to do their best for most of whatever they're believing in. And our DNA is very similar too. So I recognize this because sometimes we get in arguments or tiffs with some other people and we're just like, we can agree to disagree. And it's okay to bring in the peace and love. Just thinking of the energy. You know, sometimes you can be energetically bankrupt just by worrying so much or just giving out the energy with conflict. So right now I invite you to bring in the peace, the love, and the forgiveness. It's to heal you. It doesn't mean that we're always going to overcome everything, but can we take those small steps to overcome us and all the disagreements in our brain? Can we find a release and also just some peace for that as well? Forgiveness literally empowers. And there's a story from this woman who, Immaculée, from the genocide in Rwanda. She literally survived. Her parents were murdered, and it was just so heart-wrenching. But she found forgiveness of the perpetrators so she can live her life to the fullest. Now you might say, how the heck did she do that? She realized that her family was living through her now, and her family wanted her to be happy. She also asked, who wins out if I'm angry all the time, if I'm just frustrated? And it's totally understandable if she is, but the idea is she wanted to emulate happiness and peace for her children. So it's okay to ask, what am I doing for myself? But what is this kind of spilling off to others? Because remember, your kids learn from you, from your actions, not just what you tell them to do, but what they see you're doing, that you're doing. So if you're angry all the time, yelling, screaming, that's what they're going to learn a lot of times. You can also learn, if you grew up in a family like that, how not to do that. That could be something that's not part of you. You can release it and let it go. Again, it's a practice. I thank God for yoga, meditation, mind-body techniques, drumming, whatever you're utilizing for your health to uplift you. But these techniques are rooted in evidence, research-backed, to show that they help recalibrate the nervous system. So we actually want to stimulate that parasympathetic nervous system, which is the calming center of the body, the brain, and the central nervous system, so we can, and the peripheral nervous system, so we can release and let go. So Let's take another nice deep breath and a nice ah. So just breathing will bring in that peace. And again, noticing where the thoughts are, just being that observer, letting go of any attachment to those thoughts as well. Ah, that feels good. And if you have some bright pictures, that also helps. For me, it's just kind of being a little playful here. Shaking the body is always my favorite. So shake those legs, shake those arms, shake those hips. And if you can be joyful, if you grew up and you love jumping rope can put you in a good spirit, and you can just pretend like you're jumping rope like I'm doing right now. If you liked hula hooping when you were a kid, just hula hooping right now. It's great for those hips, great for the buttocks, tones up the legs, but you can play and have fun while you move. One other thing that I love to do, because I love to ski, is skier's pose. So it's called jump ski. You can just literally jump side to side, and if you're not able to jump right now, you just lift up one leg and lift up the other. You can do it. And it's a nice little cardio, but you're getting a workout and you're having fun. Whee! Whee! And I'm in Florida, so it doesn't really snow here. But I'm just pretending I'm on the ski slope and I'm enjoying the breeze, and I actually do enjoy cold weather. I just dress in layers. And then you can just do ice skater pose now, just one leg back and then the other. And again, you can jump it, you can run it if you want, or just take your time. One leg and then the other. Now again, if you're sitting, you just lift up your knees. There's always an option to do something. And you might say, Tanya or Dr. Gold, it's supposed to be a calm meditation, yoga for calmness. When you get your body free, liberated, moving, it gives you room, leaves room for peace, because you're releasing, letting out all that angst in the body. You're letting it dissipate, let it come out of you. So you're again giving more room for excitement, for happiness, for joy, for adventure, for life, for living. I know of no patients who say, Dr. Gold, I want to suffer. You want to have fun. Again, your body's meant to move. So remember, blood flow lets the love flow. So repeat after me. Blood flow lets the love flow. And it does. When we send out love, it sends out a ripple effect to the rest of the world. So when you love, think of how that feels to somebody else and how they feel now when they're around other people. So bring out that love, bring in that love. Don't forget to share it with others. And I'm sharing it with you right now. From my heart to your heart. And just know that you are a fabulous being. You are meant to shine your beautiful, bright light. Feel so privileged to share this with you today. And I just want to thank you for joining me. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Remember, it's Dr. Gold, Dr. Gold's Optimal Living Institute. Your health matters. Toodles!